philosophizing YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cemented, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, honey, you're good too. You're good to go. What's up? What's up? What's up, honey? It's your girl, Cemented, and I am back with another review commentary on Power Book 4 Force, honey. Tommy and them, okay? Tommy is desperately seeking someone, okay? Now, before we get started with this commentary, I would like to let you know that the music that you heard earlier for my intro track, when you are listening to that music, you are listening to the musical style listings of It's Lowkey D on Instagram. She is the music producer for you. She is the beat maker. She's the hit maker. Holla at her and get into it with her, honey. I didn't watch that Kanye show, so we're gonna have to come through and talk about that too at some other date. But yeah, I thought about my girl D. Okay, so check her out on Instagram if you need any musical production. What's up all about? Mika, what is up? Hey, Queen. And what's up to you? Vodka with olives. Vodka with olives, honey. Okay. What's really popping? But we're here to talk about Tommy and them. Okay. I'm not gonna be doing a whole bunch of pictures each episode until I get on a better schedule. Miss Philadelphia, what up? What up? What up? What up? Baby, did y'all enjoy this episode of Tommy and them? Okay, I really did like it. Okay, I am really starting to like fall in love with the character of Tommy. Again, I did ask myself, like I did on the BMG, like these folks really be about selling these drugs and be having all these values on different stuff, but don't have no values about putting that drug in folk life. Putting that drug in folk life, honey. It just trips me out, some of the stuff that I was hearing in this episode, philosophizing and, value sets and stuff. I'm like, child, oh my gosh. Let me ask y'all a quick question. Do you like the opening number to this book 2 or book 4? I think I just am. They say this is a big rich world or town. I just live in the poorest parts. Living I think I'm just used to that. I'm trying to get into this one. I think it's gonna take several more episodes for me to get into the opening number to Forest. Do y'all like it? Remember on The Wire where they had like on the kids season, it was kids singing the opening number. It was a hip hop kind of feel to the first season. It was, then it was like when they had the folks at the crew or at the docks and they were white. They had a little like machismo, little moving like some early jazz, Italians and stuff like that, kind of music behind it and stuff like that. I think this don't represent Tommy. What y'all think? I know the opening is not as good. Okay, yeah. I ain't getting this one, Tommy. Like it didn't have to be no like hardcore rapping or anything like that. But maybe some dang, this is 50. It couldn't even be Eminem doing a little piece of something. They don't have no white rappers out of Chicago. That'd have been cool too. You know what I'm saying? Or Italian rappers out of Chicago. That'd have been cool. But yeah, I'm not into the opening number right now. All right. So the episode opens and Liliana is in her place under. Okay, I'm sorry. Under subjection of Tommy, right? Hey, always Mimi. she's under her subjection under Tommy. Tommy then countered her, and Tommy like, listen, where's this drugs coming from that I just got out this floorboard, right? And we find out that, well, I find out because I have not watched the regular Power, that Liliana used to run for Ghost and Tommy, right? So apparently she didn't came into like 10 sacks of cocaine after killing someone who tried to stick her up, I guess, right? So she took it off of this dude, right? So they wondering like, well, she telling the story like he tried to come after me, trying to stick me up. So I, killed him and got the cocaine off of him, point blank and period, right? And he was like, well, ain't nobody trying to come after you? And she was like, well, not yet. Thank you. She was like, well, not yet. I ain't seen nobody coming through here. What's up, Villanor? And he was like, well, tell me the whole story. Make sure you tell me the whole story and stuff like that. She's like, that's what it is. Like, I don't know who these people are. And they got that spider on there. And I'm wondering if the label on there is like Rojas. Is that Rojas in them? Y'all, is that Rojas? Do y'all think that label is Rojas? Because I think that's where Tommy going at the end. Now, he done tried these, what's the folks on there? These Irish folks trying to kick it with the blacks and do some business. And they acted the fool with each other. But, yes, I'm talking about the current episode. Sorry, Villanor. I'm trying to stay up on this. I don't want to be doing. I just did the other force last night from last week. I'm like, I can't be doing that. So at the end he was like, I might have to say that next time. Say at the beginning, I'll say if you haven't watched it, then you might want to leave. Because at the end, he's sitting up there talking about looking at that spider, that cockroach or whatever that is that was on. Oh no, it's the Serbians. It goes back to the original Power. Okay, thank you. Okay, see, he's trying to find him, a crew, a deal to get the first little capital together and stuff like that to start his enterprise there in Chicago. And folks is acting foolish, but we're gonna get back to the thing. So Tommy always thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I like that about Tommy. So Tommy basically at Liliana's house, like, baby girl, get on this dang package with me, help me cut this stuff up and get this distributed and stuff like that, or I'm gonna kill you, period. I like you, you tough, you don't play no games, but okay, Villanor, okay, I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Or I'm gonna kill you. So she was like, well, I like money, money speaks to me or whatever. I was like, child, girl, you got your whole face sliced and diced and you still talking about money. I don't know, child, but sometimes that's all you got, So anyway, Vic goes out to get his guys out of jail because apparently a lot of his guys then got shook down, doing their thing, and now they got picked up by the police in the pokey. So we see him going up to the jail cell or to the jailhouse, telling the black lady, why it had to be a black lady taking the money from them, the under the table money. Oh my gosh, right? So basically saying, I want this dude out, this dude out. And she was like, that'll be $9,500. Like, boo, if you got the money. He pops the money down in cash, give her a little extra. He probably had a $10,000 roll. Bando, I don't, is that a bando? I don't know. Okay, but anyway, because he counted out the $9,500, gave it to her, and then gave her a little bit more. So I'm thinking he probably gave her $500. Like, baby, for me to be risking my job, baby, you got to come out there, if I was in this show or if I was writing this show, I would be like, baby, $500. Okay, thank you. Okay, Mimi knows all the history and we respect her and love her for it. Bring it. Okay. So he gets his guys out. They all like, man, they jumped on us for no reason. They come outside the jailhouse, and the black detective that was, or the black detective, or I don't know what he really is. I think he's a detective. They came down to Diamond's shop in the first episode and was like, what up? We see you here, with the wood. Kind of, I would have thought Diamond would have known from that right there. Maybe Diamond didn't know who he was, that he was going to be watched by the police, period, Okay, I thought that was something else. Okay. But I didn't know that this cop was in it with Vic. You know what I'm saying? So Vic is out there like, dog, what's going on? Y'all popping my boys and y'all snatching my boys and stuff like that. And I thought I was paying you to keep my people, from getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you are paying me to do that, and I'm trying, okay? But at the same time, it's not just me that's making these things go on in the city, okay, or that can make things go on. You have an alderman problem, and I remember the first time I heard about alderman, I was watching something in Chicago, about Chicago too. So that's like a local councilman for a lot of us that's in the South and stuff like that. Um, and you know what I'm saying? You got a problem where, these folks trying to, it's a political problem too. You know what I'm saying? These folks trying to get into get back reelected into office, get good approval ratings and stuff like that. So of course they finna be sitting up here saying stuff like, oh, look at my me cleaning up crime. Look at me getting this type of, I didn't even picked up Walter Flynn's boys a couple times and da. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing like, Vic, you just not ready because like you open, your nose is open, but you're not ready because you didn't even think that if you've been paying this dude and it's been working so long, why all of a sudden would it change? Okay, it's more than just you need to have a connect with the police that you stay on. You need to stay on your political connects as well, right? Which we do find out later that the family is connected with the alderman. Okay, so he's all like, "Cool, thank you for letting me know. I'll check with the alderman." You know what I'm saying? Vic rolls on, right? So, honey, then we get over down at the firehouse with Tommy, where Tommy and Lillian meet up in the kitchen. Lillian coming out undressing her clothes. Tommy, all like, "Man, baby, I don't want you. There's nothing about." And I was like, "That just tripped me out." He probably was joking, but it tripped me out how guys be really thinking because you didn't show some skin or whatever that you wanted them to be looking at it. Okay. What? So, anyways, she's like, "Nah, bro, I'm getting ready to cut this stuff up. And first rule of order is don't get the stuff on your fit." Talking about his clothes, because he up there cutting it and cutting into the package and tearing it down wrong and all that stuff like that. She's the expert on how to step on it without people knowing that it's been stepped on. You know what I'm saying? Yes, please like, share, subscribe, and comment with me today. Okay. So I don't know if y'all saw, but Liana got a body yaddy. Okay. I was like, that is where I want. That's what I would like that. I would like that, please, Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Did you see them thighs? Because I'm always gonna have big thighs. She had some little thick thighs. She had, the stomach was gone, and she had pronounced breasts just like mine are. You know what I'm saying? But I want mine this big that they are right, that they didn't got back to. And she had some little kind of thick arms and stuff. I said, okay. I got something that I'm gonna have to take a screenshot and tell this trainer, okay? Because I got to get this stuff off. All right. Do we know who shot? Oh no. Mm-mm. So you take that up with Mimi. Mimi know all that power stuff. All right. So what was I gonna say? So he's all like, what's going on with Ghost and them and stuff like that. I know y'all was pretty tight and stuff like that. And he was like, Ghost dead. Cause she was like, is Ghost gonna be in on this stuff and things like that? And I was like, dang, you just let them come and run you and take over you. Again, another female in the power universe getting ransacked by some dudes, right? So he was like, Ghost dead. How he talked, Ghost dead. Okay. And she was like, did you do it? And he was like, nah, because see, that was something she needed to know. If you killing your part of that, I know y'all was Ace Boone. Nah, I'm gonna have to watch you for real. I'm gonna have to get some other people, and then we're gonna have to run you down and take over. You know what I'm saying? But he tells her that, Ghost is dead, but he didn't do it and he couldn't stop it because we all know that Tariq did it. Okay. So they end up in the end toasting the ghost, and then they start coming on the proposition on how they're gonna, split the profits. He talking about 730, she was 70-30. He's like, baby, let me tell you something. When I get through stepping on this stuff, ain't nobody gonna know, ain't nobody gonna be able to detect it. And baby, from what I see here, you don't even know what you're doing. So we'll just go back to 50-50. I was like, okay, come on, girl power. Okay, and we see later on some more girl power. So I'm like, okay, come on now. All right, come on now. I'm getting what I'm asking for, I think. Okay. So, I was cool with that. I was cool with the 50-50. I was cool with them teaming up. I find it funny that he don't have a problem with her cutting for other teams, other people and stuff like. So that means she goes to other people's product and steps on it and, doubles it up. You know what I'm saying? Doubles the actual substance of it or the surface area or the weight of it, but it's still only the same amount of drug and narcotic in there. And she does that for other people. It's like, would y'all have cut her off from being able to do it for other people, y'all? I feel like I would. I would have a little bit, but he really don't have a choice. You right. I mean, always mean me. Okay. But would you have tried to stop her from it? I don't know. So anyway, Tommy brings cheese pizza over to JP's house, and I was with JP's cheese pizza. Have y'all noticed how much Caucasians like cheese? I don't know. In all of my experience, I mean, Caucasians love some freaking cheese, especially Midwesterns like Wisconsin and Minnesota and all them stuff like that. I know it's Minnesota. I'm just playing. Love some cheese pizza, I guess. So JDB was like, baby, let me go on and get where the rest, where the rest. And so he went for the meat. Okay. So anyway, uh, Tommy's all inquisitive because he's met JP over at the granny house, the granny who's in the old folks' home. And she's like, who's paying for her care? You know what I'm saying? Who's paying for her to be in that old folks' home? And he was like, I don't know. JP was like, I don't know. She must have had some kind of trust or something like that. She was like, oh, he was like, oh, she had money like that? He was like, I guess so. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, dog, you don't know your granny? Well, hell, he don't know him. He don't none of them know the granny. So I feel like this is something we got to remember because it's some way that Miriam, the uh Miriam, the grandma, is getting her stuff paid over there. So she hooked in with somebody. And baby, please don't let Katie have been messing with Walter Flynn. And Walter Flynn and Tommy is brother is a son and daddy. What y'all think about it? What y'all think about it? Huh? 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 What y'all think? Okay, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he looking familiar in the face. Now, didn't he say that? Okay, he called her back, telling me his facial features was a certain area, county cook, country cook, something like that. I looked that up. It's a part of Ireland. What y'all think? What y'all think? Okay. Oh, y'all slow. Okay, respond. Okay, not slow in the head, but slow to respond. Anybody want to come up and talk? Here we go. Okay, because girl. All right, so he shouldn't because she's a free contractor versus when she did work for Ghost and Tommy, then he would have a problem. No, wait. So you saying that he shouldn't have a problem with her being a free contractor? How would he have a problem if she just worked exclusively for him? Wisconsin, yeah, nickname of the cheesehead. That's why they wear their cheese at the football games. LOL. I think it's because their ancestors in the Midwest were Norwegian, Swiss. So their cold climates were more for farming, longer, colder periods. Hence dairy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what was I gonna say? Now, over at JP's granny house, I think granny house or whatever, JP and Tommy talking. He's like, "Look, I found this," because they talking about what the house is falling apart. He's trying to do some maintenance on it, but he ain't able to do it right now. But he's like, "I found this one thing. So this when I can put this together, it's going this is gonna stay." So it's the little height chart that you do on people's with kids in your house and stuff like that. And he finds time where Tommy's height is recorded, and they say and he said, it looks like we've never were here at the same time or whatever, right? But Tommy was taken away long, long time ago. So I'm trying to understand who's older. We still haven't figured out who's older, right? Have we figured out who's older out the two? I haven't. Okay. So JP wants to give the money back that Tommy had given him to get the bar fixed in the last episode, right? And he was like, "Look, let me give you this money back because honestly, I don't want to get into no family mess behind no money, and I don't feel like this money legit, and I don't want no drama like that." So I'm finna really understand. I'm gonna really watch for how JP gonna be able to stay lily white, no pun intended, okay, with a brother like Tommy running the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm very interested in that. What's up, mustache mistress? Okay, thank you for dropping in. You think JP is older? Okay. Okay. We're gonna see. So, he trying to get the money back and Tommy y'all like, man, chill out, chill out. Like, well, don't worry, it ain't gonna mess up our relationship and stuff like that. But you need to be for real, like what is the number that will set you whole in your totality of your life? This boy come through with like 192,000 and 22 cents, basically $193,000. So Tommy is like, yo, that's a biggie. That's a biggie. But I'm gonna see what I can't do. That's like I ain't promising you nothing, but I'm gonna see what I can't do out of that amount. So I'm really like, girl, what is Tommy's? I probably do need to go watch Power a little bit, but one minute Tommy hard and cold, and the next minute he's all compassionate and woo, and he don't even know this man. Yeah, it's his brother, but he don't even know him. I don't know. I'm a native Southerner living in Minnesota. When I first moved, I was in a grocery store wondering why all the dairy products were Wisconsin or Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. Something is up with JP. I think he has a past. You think he has a past too? What make you think something up with him? You think maybe he has a past, like getting in trouble and stuff, and he don't want to get in trouble? He don't want to get in trouble no more. You think he would have a liquor license if that's the case? I'm looking at this daddy. That's what I want to see. Hold on. I want to see JP's daddy and hear his story, what he got going on or had going on and stuff like that. Um, but it could be quite possible that JP got some mess going on. He might owe somebody or whatever. The only mess he got going on is that son that ain't feeling him for not taking care of him. So probably what his mama told him. You know what I'm saying? I think grandma has old ties to the mafia, hence those funds paying for her nursing home costs. Probably. What's up, Neurolay? Tommy loves family first. Okay. He was in some crap and now turned clean. You think so? Okay, let's put it out there. Cause you got the turning clean, coming clean narrative going on. Y'all know I know it ain't narrative, right? And then I got the maybe Walter and Tommy Mama used to be a thing going on. Okay, we're gonna put that in the record books, in the record. Okay. So, anyways, so Tommy rolls out. I think he rolls out. We're going to the scene with Jannard and Diamond down at the ball field, girl, child. We find out Jannard is a philanthropist, honey. He wants to clean up the neighborhood for the young Nick coming behind him and get that ball field together. And what I didn't understand in this conversation, you guys, and maybe somebody can explain it to me, is when Jannard was talking about, oh, we need to clean this ball field up and get it looking nice for the kids and stuff like that. What's his name? Diamond was acting like he didn't want to spend the drug money to do it. Like, how else was they gonna do something like that? So I'm thinking, like, you ready to sell the drugs, but you don't want to use the drug money to do good. Somebody explain what was going on, because he did sit up there and say, I don't want to use that money. Grandma was kicking it with Big Daddy back in the day, or maybe Kate. Yeah, I told you that's where I'm at. I'm with Kate on it. Kate and Walter might be sister and brother. Kate and Walter. Maybe. Man, who gonna keep the archives? Because it ain't gonna be me. I got all these notes already. I think Tommy will end up being a son of Walter's too. Yeah, me too. All right, so yeah, because he talking about he looked familiar. That's where I was like, ding, 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 ding. Okay. So, anyways, I need to hurry up because I'm ready to eat. So, now I'm gonna say this. They disagreeing on working with Tommy. He talking about he ain't the little brother no more. He didn't earn his spot. He done held it down, and he is CBI. Da 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 da. And Diamond says, "Nah, I gave it to you." And I was just like, Diamond, now you act like you so wisdom. You got so much wisdom and insight. Da, 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 da. Oh boy told you it ain't back in the day. And I'm sitting here thinking, why would you tell him I gave it to you? Like you don't know how to finesse this. What's wrong with you? Diamond only chose to sell drugs when it had to do with keeping his brother out of trouble. Nah. Because later on at the boxing ring, he down to meet with Walter. So what's that about? If that's all he trying to do. And first of all, they snatched him up for him to sell them drugs the last episode and do them drops. And then went and got his brother. His brother went in trouble when they first approached him and Tommy. Tommy is not Walter's son. We know from the original Power, his father was a New York City mob boss. Well, maybe Walter messed, it has a something affinity for the grandma. I don't know. But it's something for how she getting that stuff paid. It was living like what she was living like, and like what we see in that house. I feel Diamond could have washed the drug money to be clean to fund the kids program with clean money. So these Negroes is going back and forth. Jay says they weren't relevant. Jannard said they weren't relevant CBI until he took over. The whole time, Bennigan, the detective over there taking pictures and stuff like that, watching Diamond and seeing what's popping with Diamond and stuff like that. I'm like, I can't believe Diamond. I thought he was coming out to be smart, smarter. Okay. I can't believe Diamond didn't think that nobody was watching him. I just cannot. I cannot. Okay. Honey. Do Tommy do drugs in the original Power? I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna get my little food on real quick because part of it's gonna get soggy if I just let it sit to the end of this review. Let me ask you a question. Did Tommy do any drugs in the original Power? Because I'll tell you one thing. I was really surprised to see him testing drugs like that. Besides just putting it on his tongue. I was like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. And we see little Liliana got a little problem. She got a little issue, honey. You see her when he said we can keep one pack for ourselves? How she grabbed onto it like that, and she was ready to just suck it down. Oh, I didn't know he was a cokehead. Shut up. I didn't know. I did not know that Tommy was a cokehead, honey. Oh my gosh, that is a trip. So that's good to know. Not with his mama. Oh my gosh. Tommy, I'm just finding new things out about you. All disturbing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I definitely was surprised to see him doing them drugs. Now, they get the product all bagged up and they start talking about what they finna do. He pulled out a map of Chicago and starts talking about the different territories and stuff like that. And they go through this whole talk over racial tensions in between Cruz and Chicago. Just Chicago. Chicago's a very racist town. A lot of people think because it's supposedly up north that it's not. But a lot of people that came in the Great Migration in the 40s and 50s and stuff soon found out that Chicago is very much, it may be integrated to a degree, but it's segregated to a higher degree. And always has been. Yes, indeed. So basically, the white folks don't want to work with the black folks. They don't like black folks. They got everything I told you in the last review about all the different races and ethnic groups and stuff that's in Chicago. They got their own thing going and stuff on, and they don't. A lot of them don't like each other. Specifically, the white ones don't like the black ones, but Yep, you're right. When the Confederates left the South, they went to the Midwest, right up the Mississippi River. Yep. So when you see black Chicago people holler, oh yeah, my people from Mississippi, then white folks up there is from Mississippi too. Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, all that. All right, so now they sitting there, they doing a little history about how the crews don't want to work with each other. Of course, me being a historian, I already knew that. Um, and Tommy said he ain't playing that shit. He ain't from here, and I'm not doing that mess. I'm not doing that mess with y'all to mess up this business deal. Y'all finna get on board. Y'all finna work together, and you gonna like it. It's basically what Tommy's saying, okay? So he's gonna bring some folks together, so he think at this moment. So Flynn's business is going down in the tank, and his political influence is running rampant, not doing what he said, and he's got his kids in there talking to him, and she's like, "Well, okay." He's like, "Yeah, you do need to go see the alderman and stuff like that. Go ahead and go see him and everything, and go down there and be sexy. Go down there and flirt, and if you got to, put your pee on it." You know what I'm saying? Told her to put a little sugar on it, right? And Vic looking crazy the whole time. You can tell Vic don't like the way that he's treating her. Vic is softer than his daddy too. Probably not as smart, and he's definitely softer. And she's sitting there like, okay, cool, cool, right? And every time her dad diminishes her like that, she getting her plan together, getting her plan together to be boss, okay? And she said, okay, I'm gonna go down there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love the way she goes down there and what her version of putting sugar on it is. Now, y'all tell me if what she did you think matches up with what her daddy meant for her to do. I don't. I feel like he meant her to go put a big P on it. Okay. So now we got Vic. Got I don't even know what that lady's name is that owned the bar. Her mama new tombstone, and she's all surprised because she just happens to go by there. I guess he knows what day she goes by the mother's tombstone. It's very, very nice. I loved it. It's a daughter of Jamaica. Okay. I was like, okay. And he's all like, yeah, I did that or whatever. And she's like, stop trying to buy me and try to like figure out how to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, can you wait just a little bit longer till I can figure it out? And she was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can wait. I said, wow, 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 wow. Right? Let's see what y'all talking about. Black from the, just like black from the South. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them did. They went out in the fields. They came and worked in, the newest and breast burgeoning industry and stuff like that. But jobs were segregated, only given to certain people. The living areas, the places were segregated. Right. Most of Chicago very much still is like most of the blacks live here, most of the Jews live here, most of the Mexicans live here. You know what I'm saying? So, her name is Gloria. Thank you. So, black folks got up there and got their feelings hurt in a lot of ways. All right. Yeah, I think Walter was pimping his daughter out. I like the way she did because why go the route that is stereotypical for a woman, especially if you're being denigrated as a woman? Will Vilk help his dad along to an early grave to be with Glow? We don't know. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, okay. Sorry. I was reading my notes and I'm like, what? So Tommy meets with Walter out by the water or whatever, right? And Walter's not happy because Negro, I told you to get out of my city. You know what I'm saying? Man, get out of here. I told you to get out of my city, right? And Tommy like, baby, I ain't none of your people. I don't do what you do or whatever. And he shades Liliana about her womanhood too. Oh, you a littling, huh? What you about? You ain't about nothing, right? And Tommy had to say, baby, she a hitter, boo boo. Like you don't see that? She a hitter. They walk off to the side. When they walk off to the side, the two hitmen or number two men, Liliana, and I don't even know that guy's name that runs with Walter. He over there like flirting with her. I'm like, this is a little girl compared to you, I would think. Well, she's just being a butthole and being funny. It was very funny how He was like, "You gonna answer every one of my questions with a question, and you're gonna answer another with a question." He was like, "Well, can we go to dinner tonight?" I was like, "Wow, that was very forward." She was like, "Cut that mustache, and we can talk." I was like, excuse me. I wonder if anything gonna really become of that. Okay, Polly. Oh, so that was Polly who they were talking about later on. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought they were talking about somebody else that we haven't seen yet. Okay, Polly. All right, that's why he got all mad like that. Okay, okay. Now the whole thing is Tommy's thing that he says during this is balls will get you in the door, brains will keep you in the room, right? So he's been flexing a lot. He's been showing a lot of balls, baby, a lot of moxie, as they say, um, around this strange city with these folks that are already established in the city. So he's like, listen, I've been thinking, I'm thinking about a good deal. I'm about to use my brains to stay in the door to stay in good with you. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to sell Walter that he needs to diversify his portfolio of products since his number's been down. And Walter realized that Tommy has been studying up and says he's open, well, no, he didn't say it at that time, has been studying up on the situation and stuff like that, what's going on and stuff. So he's sizing up Tommy while Tommy's sizing up him. So basically, Tommy, like, look, I'm looking for you to help with distro. You know what I'm saying? So what's his name? Walter actually says, hey, okay, all right, we'll talk. And what comes of it is Walter sets up a meeting between Vic and Tommy to give the cocaine to a distributor, right? A distributor called Tommy. When they, as Tommy is, walking towards to Colin's house, basically babysitting Vic, you know what I'm saying, on a run to the distributor. They're talking and Tommy doing that. Oh, your dad, you doing what your daddy say. I can't believe, I gotta watch you and da 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 da. And oh boy was like, enough with the daddy stuff. When you finna be out of here? And I'm like, I like that Vic understands that this is a really good opportunity with Tommy, but he also understands that, and that he's trying to have like a rapport with him, but he also understands that Tommy getting away with him and his girl. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to work with you, trying to do this thing. But if you could just go, I really be, oof, you know what I'm saying? So I feel it for Vic. So they go up in the Collins high rise. And he up in there high as a Cooter Brown, DJing with a girl ODing, or she ain't know, she don't know what's going on with her. What did you give me? I'm told she half naked on the ground and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh wow, they walked in right in the nick of time. This girl probably could have got this started because it's Colin, the little high girl, and Colin's high, and they're DJing half naked, and then Colin's gunman, right? And they don't like that when they first roll up in there. Vic and Tom, they're like, hold on, right? So they get turned off about Colin all the way together, right? But Colin pulls his piece, throwing it in his face, and telling the gunman, Tommy pulled the his gun on the gunman. The gunman pulled it back on him, and he was like, just shoot him. Colin was like, just shoot him, because Colin is hot in the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's throwed off. He ain't even thinking right. He started talking all this mess to Vic and how he a daddy boy and he's a little punk little boy that his daddy, tells what to do and all this stuff like that. And, it started getting a little crazy when they, come into fisticuffs or whatever. And the gunman was like, what was his name? Fat Tommy or Fat Tony or something like that. And he was like, Tommy said, you ain't fat. He was like, I did the keto. I said, okay, he did look like he had just did some keto though. For real. You know how folks' face be looking like when they rapidly lose weight, right? You saw what mine was looking like just a couple months ago, right? And so it was just crazy. And so Fat Tony was like, baby, listen, I don't even really want to be in this no more because I have kids. I just was doing security, And it was like Vic on the ground wrestling with Colin and got the best on Colin. And Tommy's like, yo, don't kill him right now, like, because I mean, you want us to have to get rid of a body right now. And the Fat Tony gonna say, oh, the freight elevator in the back, baby, takes 2,000 pounds all day long. Like, you'll be straight. And so Tommy tells Tony to give me your gun and take our girl out of here and make sure she's safe and stuff like that, right? Because she was gonna call the police. I was like, Lord. Make sure you say get her together, you know what I'm saying? I hope he really did that and didn't do nothing to that girl. And then gives Vic a pillow and tell him go ahead and handle business since we got the freight elevator. And he killed him. Killed Colin on the spot, child. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mimi says the Flynn's are not good distributors. How are the folks they giving drugs to getting high on their supply? Exactly. That Tony switched out on Colin. Yep. Yep. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. So they come back empty-handed with don't got no money, you know what I'm saying? Didn't get to make the deal. Walter's all disappointed. He wants to Vic wants to move the location where they are selling the drugs to Lake County, wherever that is, right? I thought that was Chicago, Lake County, right? And or that Cook County. Might be Cook County. Okay. But anyway, I know it's Lake County up there too. Now, it's like, listen, it ain't work. You trying to, you know, you didn't try to hook us up with somebody you thought it didn't work. He ain't no good. You need to take a meeting with Diamond. And Walter all throwed out like, man, I said I would work with CBI first, but I really ain't trying to work with them Negroes. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't got nothing else to do. You know, he ain't got no other choice really because who's that? He don't have a choice really because this is an opportunity in a lifetime to get his numbers up, maybe get into another trade on this, and you know, into another product. And you know what I'm saying? Why not? So he says he'll take the meeting with Diamond. So they go down to the boxing ring. Well, Tommy does to see Diamond. Diamond said he ain't no white man's nigga. He said, you know, them folks ain't never want to work with him. What they trying to work with him now for? Jannard is completely not with it, right? Tommy says he ain't Chicago, baby. Like, I hear you that you don't trust these white boys around here, but I'm not a Chicago white, okay? This is the deal of the century, and all I know is green. I don't know all that other color stuff that y'all doing, that bull crap that y'all do around here, right? So Diamond wants to run the meet, but Jannard says nah, and everything that CBI business need to be run through him. And I was like, Jannard, like, you acting a fool. Now you down here with him. Y'all ain't off to the side talking about business and coming to a agreement on how y'all want to do it. That's how the MJG boys, or not MJG, what's them names? Them Cash Money, whatever them folks is from Detroit in that show, BMF. That's how they gonna break apart. Okay? Just slinging the dingling around and not being able to speak and talk and negotiate. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, what tripped me out is he gonna challenge Diamond to fight it out. We're gonna fight in this ring for who got control. Now, baby, I never believed that was just how it was gonna end. No, ma'am. Didn't know what the boy's gonna do, but I just didn't think, oh, we gonna fight and that's how we gonna do it. That didn't even make no sense to me, but there they go. In the end, Diamond makes, you know, is the victor and decide not to like knock his lights all the way out, right? He decided not to kill his brother or brutally damage him. But you see what his brother talking about at the end of the episode. We're gonna talk about it, right? Now, during the fight, though, Jeremiah's character, what's Jeremiah's character's name? And Tommy is they placed a bet. And Jeremiah placed a bet on Jannard, right? And he was like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to place no bet on Jannard because he said, oh, Elijah, okay. He said, oh, Elijah, okay. He said, I always bet on the little man or something like that. And Tommy goes say, well, shoot, they both bigger than me. And so they put $500 down each on the floor. Tommy, if you throw the money on the floor and make the bet better or something like that, right? So when Diamond comes up the winner or whatever, Tommy turned to Elijah and tell him, hey, don't ever bet on a man that ain't got nothing to lose, but got everything to gain, right? Don't ever bet against a man like that. And I was like, let me think how many people in this place don't got nothing to lose, but got everything to gain. I'm gonna just keep that on my mind. That's what I told myself, right? So, but did you catch that Jannard cheated and still lost? It was supposed to be a boxing match. and he wanted to do some MMA and start doing some kickboxing and stuff. Mm-hmm. Hold on, Lord, and Father, thank you for the about to eat. Bless this food so that nourish my body. Thank you for the hands prepared and bless me for blessing me to be able to afford it. Bless all walks of life that came from so it'd be more abundant. Bless that no foreign object object or debris from the person has gotten into my food. In your person name I pray. Amen. All right. Honey, it was a trip. So I wanted to want you to notate that Jannard cheated and still lost. Okay. Is this a foreshadowing into something in the future? Okay. He tells his brother when he wins, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And then, did you see how Tommy right there in that moment said, "Hey, Diamond, now that you got the juice back, you want to meet with what you call it now?" Tommy ain't got no cool child. Hey, okay, you got the juice now. You got the juice now. You know what I'm saying? Remember that from Juice? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, like, you just rubbing that in to Jannard and don't need to come in between them two brothers, but we gonna see. I can't believe I'm still talking. Yep, and that's what we've been seeing the whole time. Even when he was finna hire them shooters, that they don't fight fair, they don't do stuff, with honor and integrity that much. We're seeing that even with the level of name. We're finna talk about it with Walter. Okay, hold on. All right. So Claudia meets with McGuire, the alderman, right? He's all snooty and treating her like a skirt. You know what I'm saying? She threatened to cut off his money if he don't get back on the game plan that they originally had, doled out. So I looked at her, what she had on. I said, she really does look good. You know what I'm saying? She did do the little sexy thing, but in the end, we see that she ran the game how she wanted to run it, right? And he threatens to expose her that she's a lesbian and says that he decides on what happens to their family because they could all be to jail with, just by a flick of his wrist or whatever. And she says, "Oh, your little girl is such a cute little prep school dog. Prep school little girl has the cutest little clean uniform and stuff. It'd be terrible if it got caught up and covered in dirt." I was like, "Sure." He was like, "Don't say anything else." She kept on, "Don't say anything." So with that little bit of sugar, he get back on track. Okay. With that little bit of sugar, he gets right back on track. But let's talk about Jannard getting kidnapped. He wants to be the top dog, but he still got touched by the Rojas with them shoes. I said that yesterday when I did the review for the 1 and 2 episode. I'm like, dog, you supposed to be cold blooded, but you getting snatched? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So Tommy ganks Liliana for her stash. She coming in talking about, okay, since you couldn't get Walter Flanagan to move it, I need to do some things on my own, and then I'll move it. He's like, baby. If them people's on your ass about this stuff, you're not finna get this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just keep it. So she's like, they ain't on my tail. Nobody look for me. He's like, yeah. He even offers to buy her share out. She's like, no. So that right there tells me she under some kind of scrutiny and subjection from the people whose coke that in. Or like they've been talking, she's scared that she will be. He put her right on out his house. I was like, oh Lord. Now you're making more enemies. You're gonna have more than the 3 enemies you said you had. Brooklyn, when you come back up here, will you bring me some water? So let's talk about the meet with Flynn, right? They meet down at Gloria's spot. Flynn's there. Tommy walks in, and Flynn upset that Diamond ain't made it up there yet. Diamond comes in right after that part. And Tommy is at Shark Tank, basically. You know what I'm saying? Tommy starts his Shark Tank spiel and everything like that, right? He's like, listen, it ain't no more black and white BS on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna work together to get this money and redirect some of our businesses and stuff like that and diversify our businesses. And you know that we can that this is a good deal and that we can, work together on this, right? So Flynn was all like, oh, so what he said is that, you know how Flynn controls the North, Diamond controls the South. He basically saying, Walter, you control the North with the pills. Now you're gonna sell pills in the South. Diamond, you control cocaine and stuff like that in the South. That's what you know how to do. You and your crew is gonna sell in the North now, right? Since neither one of y'all sell each other's product, right? So you're gonna just go into each other's territory and sell. And for every transaction or whatever it is, 10% off the top will be y'all's kickback for the things that you do in the other one's territory. And then for me, for every thank you, he's telling them for every deal. Sorry. For every deal, they're gonna have to give him 5%. At first, Walter was like, baby, please, you're doing way too much. But then he ended up coming under subjection and stuff like that. Get down. Get down. Yeah, call it. Chanel, get. Get down. I'm trying not to touch you because I'm eating. Come get her. I'm trying to eat and I can't touch her. Come on, let's go. Shit. Let's go. You're tearing up my comforter too. Let's go. Let's go, Chanel. Let's go. She ain't been listening all day. Look at her. Come get her, please. She has not been listening all day, Brooklyn. She just been looking at me and not doing what I said. Okay. So anyway, now everybody making money and everybody's product is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And they got new customers, new chance of doing some business. See, because what if the cocaine sell more than the pills? Then CBI gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? But oh boy, and them still get a cut. You see how that work? I like that. I was like, okay, that's cute. It's cute. So Walter learns from Tommy that the streets are talking about his numbers and are down, and he ain't liking that. And then Vic is saying he down for the deal. Walter like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could trust Diamond. So Diamond was like, I can give you my word. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? This is cool. It's low key. What's the problem? Walter started rehashing some old mess, talking about the black boys had took in Polly's wife, the dude that's his bodyguard, and shot up a place and had her get cut up with a whole bunch of glass and all that. And Diamond is desperately saying that wasn't me. And just because you think all black is the same thing, you didn't kill none of my people. You know what I'm saying? And then they kind of find out that he didn't even retaliate because he was nervous that some more of his people would be gone, right? And Walter's making all these racial slurs and all this stuff like that. And Diamond's like, you know what, bump this fool. And he walks out. He through with it, right? And I was with him too, right? And Tommy's like, man, you messing up. And we find out Tommy like, oh Lord, okay, I didn't think this part out that they might have history with each other, right? And Walter basically is saying, listen, when Tommy walks out, because Tommy's like, you messed up a bomb deal, right? And then Vic gets on Walter, and Walter basically lets him know, baby, this is my name and my reputation that we playing with, my honor in these streets. Don't none of the people I fool with and that I have close ties with, meaning the other whites, okay? Nobody will deal with these black BITs, whatever he's saying, whatever, right? They will, count us out and outcast us. And Vic said, well, without this deal, we're going to go extinct. So, that's some real type of conversation and considerations, right? Right. That's what I said. So, uh, police is outside the bar taking pictures, and Tommy then got seen. I was like, dang. And he seen that he got seen. He's like, God, dog, right? And I'm just like, dang, Tommy, like now you on the road. Now and now folks gonna really be looking for you, not just the street people, now the police, right? But they don't know exactly who he is, though. They looking at him like, is he one of one of Walter's people or what, right? But now he didn't got seen, is what I'm saying. Claudia follows him out from the bar scene and stuff like that, and jumps in front of him and makes him get out the car and stuff like that. And she's starting her boss bitch stuff. We ain't mad at Claudia and stuff. And she comes out and she was like, you really playing around. You really don't care about your life being about to be up in a short time and stuff like that. He was like, I ain't tripping off of none of this stuff out here. And she was like, well, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand why he told her that he wanted to come make a whole bunch of money and take over everything from the city. Like who, if they came to New York, he wouldn't be down for that. Who would be down for that? Who would be okay with it? Maybe he ain't cared he don't care if they're okay with it, but why would you do that? Because then now they know your game. You were enigma for the longest time. He was like, yeah, so your daddy must have you in the back of the house working. She was like, well, I'm working. It's a different position. He was like, you come with me and hang with me, I can put you on another way. She's like, baby, I'm already on, okay? And what you finna realize is that stuff that you pushing is finna be obsolete. I got some cold-blooded number one ace boom stuff that is finna go hard. And you'll see me again, baby, because chaos creates opportunity. Welcome to Chicago. I said, come on now. I want to see a boss B out here. Now, baby girl, you have no muscle to the date. You don't have no muscle. I know you know all the people in your daddy's crime syndicate, but baby, you're doing a lot of talking and you don't have no muscle. Okay. And she did pull him over in like one of like a high density, high velocity traffic area. So maybe she felt like she was safe. So Jannard meets with his homeboy Elijah on the bridge at night. His eyes still closed from when the Puerto Ricans had killed him or snatched him and dotted him up or whatever, right? And Jannard said he got a plan to go against Diamond, right? He said, okay, I'm seeing this was always the long game, and I'm here to play it. You know what I'm saying? Well, Elijah's like, wait a minute, dog. I just want to let you know, you make a play at your brother, half of the people going to go with you and half going to go with him. He was like, yeah, they going to go half with him at first, but I'm going to see to it that they all come and follow me. Now, to me, that's a death threat. I don't know about y'all, but to me, that's Jannard saying he going to have to kill his brother. Ain't that some mess? After he done told the boy the place that I got you put up in, I didn't set you up. All that mess that he was doing. Ain't that some mess? New York is different because New York runs drugs through boroughs, Chicago through blocks. Well, I heard that, but the thing about it is I really not really getting the difference. I heard that in the show. There's a part of the city where no drugs run through. There is where Tommy comes in. Yeah. So okay, so that is when he was talking to Liliana about where everybody's at. He's like, most of the people are in, all of Walter Flynn's people are in the north, and all of people is in the south. And then there's a whole bunch of blocks in between that's all discombobulated and don't have no real heads or no real power and muscle. And that's where he gonna come in and start running the show. So I see what he's saying, but in New York, if somebody came to his borough, it's not about if his boroughs and blocks for what I was trying to say. What I'm trying to say is if somebody came to his borough and told him, baby, I'm just here to get all the money here and take your spot, he wouldn't be for that shit. And he would put a big lookout on them and, have a murder plan for him. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't understand just him being crazy, him telling her that part, like wanting folks to hunt you. You just saw the police on you. So apparently Claudia's girlfriend, the little Asian girl, is some kind of scientist with a new pill that then developed some kind of, she did some kind of pill somewhere, but the FDA said, this too close to cocaine. So since she got a whole bunch of pills and vials and she know the chemical compounds, she's like, babe, we're going to sell this as like the new opioid, And he was like, cool. She was like the Asian girl that they have not said her name yet, so that's why she's Asian girl. Or I haven't caught it. And she's all like, okay, cool. So when I meet your daddy and stuff, she's like, oh no, baby, you was looking for some Flynn family connection. That ain't it, baby. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. And don't you worry about a bad thing, okay? So I'm really interested in seeing the rise of Miss Claudia, honey. So with everyone split, not Rojas, Tommy is sitting there looking at that spider thinking, I'm gonna have to go to these fools I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody split, the shit didn't work, the merger didn't work. I gotta get out here and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So while he doing that, he getting a text from old girl Gloria and they end up knocking boots. That's the end of the episode. Child. Yeah, I was reviewing the newest episode. Yep. I think Jannard is thinking he will starve Diamond's business, that those footmen will come over to his team instead to earn money again. Yeah. Maybe them young ones. I don't know about none of the old ones that might still be around. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Jannard does not respect Diamond because he has morals and he has a cutoff point. Exactly. Now. See, he don't respect him because he got it now. You know what I'm saying? He going off of the person that went to jail and he not understanding that people come out differently with different thought processes. And that's all Jannard knows is how to get it how old boy used to get it. So I hate that they pitting the brothers against each other. I really am sick of like family against like inner family fights in these type of things. I bet it's more common than not common, like in the real drug underworld and stuff like that. But baby, I don't know. I'm not. It's like it's been done. You know, now we're getting the Chicago version. CMB. What was that CMB? My brother's keeper. What was that CMB with Rocksteady and all them? And they was in New York, New Jack City. They was in New York though. Okay, yeah. See, we done did all that. And my brother's keeper. So what, y'all got any other comments? Anything y'all want to say? Any other discussions you might want to say? Any other theories you might have? I'm interested for a couple minutes. Always interested in the comment section after the review. Let's see what's going on. No, ma'am says. That part, I'm tired of the infighting in the family crime organization. Exactly. But I guess they got the fighting finna go on between the white daughter and between Flynn and them. So it ain't just watching black folks crumble behind family infighting on this one. So baby girl coming for her spot. I'm coming for that number one spot. But I wonder if she's really coming for that spot to really just be solo or to start off solo and then take over the family business. Because what she said was right from the beginning. Mm-hmm. It was good. Well, y'all, this is Power Book 4 Force, Episode 3, Fire Starter. Okay, honey? And we have thoroughly discussed this. If you want to discuss some more, please let me know in the comment section in the replay. And I will be back probably later on tonight, honey, to talk about this genius, maybe. No, I ain't going to say that. I act like I didn't say that. Act like I didn't say that. I don't know. But thank y'all for joining me for this review and come back. Please like on the way out and share if you please. Thank you.